Picking. Picker Pals!
Hello, Picker Pals. I'm here today with an artist from Paris, and his name is Denis Connolly. And he's going to tell us about an amazing project he has done, which is all about the environment. Denis, please tell the Picker Pals about your amazing project.
Hello, Patrick. Hello, Picker Pals. Very happy to be here with you today. And the project is a boat that we made, which was called the Eco Showboat. When we started, it was a yacht that was on the sea. And then we worked on it and we made it into a solar riverboat. That means that it was made to sail on the rivers, but not with sails, but with solar power. So we made a canopy of solar panels. And we also put up a windmill. And from those, we gathered electricity. And using the electricity, we ran a beautiful little electric motor under the boat. And the beautiful thing about that is it's clean. You're not polluting the river at all. You're not polluting the air. And not only that, it's quiet. So as we were sailing up the river, there was no noise like there is from a normal motor. So we could hear all the bird song, and we could talk to each other, and we could record things. And that was very important to us as artists, because we were on the rivers and the lakes and the canals to look at all the nature and to talk to people that we met about how beautiful it was, but also about some of the problems. So rivers and lakes and canals are freshwater, and there's lots of creatures and plants that love fresh water. So they're very important. When we talk about plants, we often say biodiversity. That means there's lots and lots of plants, lots and lots of animals, and rivers especially draw lots and lots of plants. Every time we stopped, every weekend, we invited a different artist from the place we were stopping, who was doing some project with nature, to do something with us. And we invited everybody from the local village or the local school or the local town to come along and to take part in the event. And often we had music. We had different musicians, maybe a local musician or maybe a musician that we invited along. And we often did food for people as well, but always food with local things, with things that were grown locally. And the actual name of the boat, we christened it the Mayfly. And the mayfly is a beautiful insect that appears on the rivers and the lakes, mostly in May for one day only, although it lives under the water for a long time before that. It took us 2 years to go around all the rivers and all the lakes and all the canals, but we eventually did all of them.
Wow, that sounds like the most amazing art project, Denis. And would you have any messages for the Picker Pals? Because we love keeping the place nice and clean. But actually, what we really love a lot is litter picking. So I don't know, did you see any litter on your adventures?
Oh, yes, we did. And it's great, the work that you're doing, you Picker Pals. It's amazing. And it's so important because, there's lots of creatures like birds who can be put in danger or even die because there's the plastics that they get stuck in, or they might be eating the wrong thing because things that were thrown into the river or at the side of the river get into the river, or they end up eating. So it's very, very important what you're doing. I think it's really, really important.
Picking.